Ahoy, fellow mythomaniacs.
And welcome, and welcome aboard the Joy of Trek, an honourable podcast exploring the deserted bars and empty schools of Star Trek, all of it. I'm Kaki.
I'm Kay.
And unintentionally choosing another Miles and Keiko episode is your chief engineer, Greg.
Together, we're on a mission through the High Council of Star Trek to find the capital gains in every portfolio and the excellence in every episode.
Even the handsy Klingons.
Because every episode must be someone's favourite, and it might as well be ours.
So spit on your husbands and join us as we scheme into
the Joy of Trek.
What is a mythomaniac, do you think?
I have no idea. Someone who likes myths? I have no idea.
Well, I mean, it sort of feels weird to ask the chief because he wrote this, so maybe we should. Can we work it out? I mean, it's got to be.
I mean, we can Google it.
That seems like cheating.
It is. I mean, mythomania. I can only, unless there's other meaning of the word myth. I have no idea.
Neither do I. It's got to be something with money.
Something that people like myths, you know?
No, it's Quark, storytellers. Tellers of told tales.
Oh.
That's probably what it is.
Okay, yeah. I can, I'll buy that for $1. No, wait.
All right, Chief, was I right?
Yeah, no, you're right, spot on there, because mythomania is an excessive or abnormal propensity for lying or exaggerating. So mythomaniac would just be someone who lies and exaggerates a lot. It's a storyteller. Yes, it's someone who just is exaggerating everything they're doing. And I just want it to be fancy because I was looking at different words. It's like, that doesn't feel right. But then I was like, mythomaniac. It's like, oh, okay, that's just fun to say. It's myth making. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it is.
I just realized I still can't hear you, Chief.
We're going to find out.
That it was an unqualified rave. Anyway, listeners at home, did you guess which episode we're discussing today?
That is right. We are doing DS9, episode 303, House of Quark.
First aired on October 10th, 1994. Written by Tom Benko. I remembered that name. I think Tom Benko has the only combination of credits having written, directed, and produced an episode of Star Trek.
Wow.
Yeah. Teleplay by Ronald D and directed by Les Landau in this case.
Okay. So?
Oh, sorry. No, there wasn't anything to it. I was just reading the credits.
All right.
There's nothing to. Although I do remember. Oh, let me see. I think it was Michael Biller, the showrunner at the time of Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Right.
Where they were considering, we're in our third season now. We've sort of established ourselves, getting decent ratings.
Let's do something fun.
Well, not just that. I mean, yes, definitely that. But also, they hadn't really done Klingons before.
Okay.
That was a Star Trek and Next Generation thing. They'd really sort of established their own thing. But, this is the Star Trek world. We can play with all the toys.
Sure, yeah.
Right? This is the only time ever, I think, that Gowron has appeared without Worf being there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so, Ronald D. Moore was famous as, he largely created what we know as the Klingons now since the Next Generation. Although he did remark, we've never actually seen Gowron and Ronald D. Moore in the same room together. So, anyway, in the House of Quark, the following happened.
In which Quark's nuptials take him to an exciting financial convention.
Ooh, that's very good.
Thank you.
Back in form. You've struggled for a bit. We've sort of watched you, and I still believe in you. And this is why I always keep going to you. Chief, what was the official synopsis of this week's episode?
After Quark lies about killing a Klingon in his bar, the dead man's widow abducts Quark to the Klingon homeworld to marry him.
Thank you. Now, what did people think about this episode?
Oh, let's see. It was, damning with faint praise.
Oh, no.
Episode was reviewed by Zach Handlen for the AV Club, who found it surprisingly well written for an episode focusing on Quark.
Boo.
Right. And Mr. DeCandido for reviewing for Tor.com gave the episode rating of 9 out of 10, describing it both a good Ferengi episode and a good Klingon episode with good intrigue and love stories.
Hell yes.
Absolutely, much more leaning towards the second than towards the first.
Yeah, likewise. Of course, everyone's free to like and not like whatever it is.
Except for us, because we liked Star Trek.
Yes, we do. And Armin Shimmerman, who absolutely loved this episode.
I can imagine, yes.
He got stuff to do. He thought it was interesting. He had a real fun time. And he had a particular, it was a career highlight for him because if you scroll down in the script that we've read,
Yes.
I've actually copied a picture over from Memory Alpha.
Oh.
It was a rare set visit by Dr. Stephen Hawking.
Oh, wow.
And Armin Shimmerman turned around and Dr. Hawking was there, and he described it like the smoke lifted, and I could see it, and got to spend a little time with him, and got a picture with him.
So was this the same? Because I know he appears in a late season Next Generation episode.
Oh, that's interesting.
Where there's he does a holodeck poker scene with
Isaac Newton
and Data and someone else. So yes.
Oh, that's possible. I mean, they were filming kitty corner of each other, but
right.
I mean, Dr. Stephen Hawking was also quite a fan of Star Trek and enjoyed a few set visits. But yeah, that was really what an amazing experience.
Oh yes, I can totally imagine that. So who else loved this episode more than the average person?
This episode was recommended by Marky See, long-time listener. Marky See sent many synopses when we were still doing So Farscape.
Oh, yes.
I love that DS9 wasn't afraid to move beyond the stereotypes set out in earlier series. Ferengi are more than gold-hungry goblins, and Klingons aren't just space Vikings. When this first aired in the UK, I missed all but the conclusion of this episode, so on my rewatch of DS9, I was excited to see how Quark ended up married to a Klingon. The episode delivers a glimpse into the not-so-simple world of Klingon probate, while Quark does his best to keep his business afloat and his head on his shoulders amid shotgun weddings and quickie divorces.
Yeah.
You know, for a Farscape fan to recommend this episode is really apt.
Oh?
Because what Farscape does so well that Star Trek doesn't always deliver on is establish a sort of species stereotype.
Right, and then subvert it.
Yeah. And then set down an individual character that exists in contrast, in relation, in whatever.
Oh, very good point. I mean, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, 2 or 3 of the main characters are definitely falling in that category.
Yeah, and all the guest appearances, it's very rare that you meet someone who is exactly what you expect from their species if you have species expectations.
Yeah, fair point. And yes, as rather when Klingons, and they're all kind of almost like cookie cutter versions of. Although in this case we've got the Horde. What was it name again?
The Gore.
The Gore, who is
who's also in the selfie with Stephen Hawking there with his neat braided beard. I don't have the name of the actor who played the Gore there, but he's sort of sitting there next to Dr. Stephen Hawking, sort of grinning like I did in my school photos. Oh, am I doing a good job? I don't want to mess this up.
Yeah.
Approval seeking even while standing still.
Oh, he's he's not the person I thought it was. When I first saw the Gore on screen, I went he looks very much like the guy who played Caiaphas in the 2000 filming of Jesus Christ Superstar. And I was wondering if he'd been moonlighting as a actor in. But it's just then I saw him without the Klingon makeup, and I guess it's just the lower half of his face which seems similar.
Yes. You grabbed your phone to check. Now, who is that guy?
Yeah, exactly. I had
to
quickly check that if that was the right person, but it's not. So, and I saw him in a photo without the Klingon makeup, and he looks entirely different. But
hey, who's to say that he could sing the Caiaphas part in? Whoa, a Klingon opera version of Jesus Christ Superstar.
I'm down.
Come on.
Yeah? Sure, let's go for it.
You can get the Klingon restaurateur from DS9, the big fella with his little ocarina or a harmonica or whatever it's called. Concertina, that's what he's called. Whew. Hey, do we have any warp cores to dump before we get too excited with this episode?
Ooh, I do not think so.
Right?
No, there's a little bit.
Our traditional sort of segment where we take any bits that are particularly egregious and need mentioning before we can move on.
No, I don't think there's any.
Heteronormativity among the Klingons a little bit,
but really.
Yeah, girls can't be leaders.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Gender roles.
I mean, that's well on its way of being subverted already in all of Star Trek. You know. It's a thing that's clearly being fought against because we've got the what are those 2 sisters called again?
The Dura sisters.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
And this is something that comes up quite frequently. So yeah, that's something that they're working on it. It's it's a work in progress. So I'm willing to give them a pass for that.
Oh, look at you! Normally it's me coming to the defense of other cultures against your very reasonable criticisms.
So yeah, no warp core. So I guess
can we press the sound effect anyway?
I say we eject the warp core.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right to start an episode without hearing Shax.
So, but since we have preserved the warp core, we can engage warp and jump into the episode.
And we open in Quarks, the gigantic illuminated mural.
A very dour Quark who's getting the thumbs up from Morn, who is about to score.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what he's doing.
Totally. He's talking to, I don't know, one of the patrons or maybe one of the Dabo girls, I don't know, and he gets up with her and then he makes a little thumbs up gesture.
Rule of acquisition 286. When Morn leaves, it's all over.
I mean, we do know that he is a very capable lover.
Oh, yes. Widely complimented. Also very loquacious. By reputation that we never, ever, ever get to see.
Yeah, so yes, the bar is empty.
Yeah. Quarks doesn't feel right.
No.
This empty. Like the Dabo table is still.
And apparently this is due to war, threat of war from the Dominion.
Yep.
It's not mentioned at all in the rest of the episode, really. I guess it's like I don't know. When did the Dominion War thing start in?
So it's not a straight up war yet, I think.
It's just the Dominion incident.
Yeah. There's like this is the start of season 3.
Yeah.
And so let me see. Oh, I actually don't remember this part of DS9 very well because like the development of the Dominion was a slow burn.
Right.
Where initially, like toward the end of like season 1, you think you've got a handle on who the Dominion are, who the founders are, but it turns out that's the Vorta.
Right.
And the founders are still a secret. Then it's Odo's people. Oh my gosh. We're so used to it, having seen Deep Space Nine, that we sort of don't remember what a carefully developed mystery that was.
Oh.
But so by this point, like they're a threat that have made travel into the Gamma Quadrant unattractive. And so, aliens from the Gamma Quadrant are not coming through the wormhole.
Right.
There's no trade happening. So that like the whole reason that made DS9 such a centerpiece is kind of blocked.
Yeah.
And the Bajorans are afraid reasonably. So yeah, it's kind of empty out there.
The only person who is there is a lone Klingon who is drunkenly slumped across the table.
Yeah.
And he is out of money.
Kozak.
Yes.
Yeah, he yells,
"Where's my wine, you cowering little Ferengi slug?"
And Quark wants to show Rom how it's done. He walks over to the Klingon, he slams the Klingon's cup down and introduces himself as, "My name is Quark." And then as soon as the dude looks at him, he goes,
"I'd like to discuss arranging a line of credit."
Guy jumps up to his feet.
"You pathetic muckdog!"
A brief struggle ensues.
Yeah, it really isn't that much. And by the time he's rolled over...
Yep, he's got a knife in his chest.
And Quark has blood on his hands.
Reddish
blood, not pinkish like it usually is.
Well, maybe it's the blood one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I like that. That is sort of color dependent depending on how much sugar they've had.
Yeah, yeah. So, after the credits...
Which I skipped through.
Only the last part.
Yeah, I waited for Colin Meaney to show up.
Who does have a role in this episode as the B-plot?
As does, as he was then still known, Siddig El-Fadil, Alexander Siddig, as Julian Bashir.
Who is investigating the dead Klingon.
Definitely dead. We see the credits rolling up. We've got Rosalind Chow. She plays Keiko. Oh, and Mary Kay Adams. She plays Grilka, who will come back again later. Now, she mentioned that she really, really appreciated Armin Shimmerman as a fellow actor because while she was getting her makeup done, he took a moment to come over her and Jesus, I'm very sorry. This is a wholesome story, I swear to God. To come over to her and tell her, hey, listen, they're going to be gluing a lot of stuff to your head. It's very disorienting. The day's going to be long and it's going to get worse over the course of the day. Happens to everyone, happens to me. So if you find yourself at some point just like having a little freak out or like unsure what's going on, please come and find me and we'll work through it together because I know what to do.
Okay, that's very nice.
Yeah. I like to imagine he did it to the other, Klingon actors as well, because everybody has to deal with all this stuff glued to your face and you can't sit and drink normally.
I assume that a lot of them are repeat actors.
Some of them, yeah. Certainly some of the background actors, they just get reused because they happen to be the right height for the uniform that there already is.
Very good point, yes.
Uh-huh. But while Quark and Rom are hanging back as the body is being investigated by the doctor and the constable, Quark has an idea.
Yes, there's a lot of people trying to peek in through the bar. It's like the outside bar on the promenade. I was kind of surprised he's not serving them drinks at this point.
Well, they're not actually allowed
Rubbernecking,
in
that's
just
the
yet.
word. That's the word that I was looking for.
They were what?
The rubbernecking is the word I was looking for.
Yeah. Because
They all want to know what happened. Was it a bar fight?
who started it? And most of all, who killed the Klingon? And I killed him in a bar fight.
Yeah, I killed him in self-defense.
Yeah, it was me.
But where's the profit in lying about a simple drunken look at that crowd?
Yeah, we've got to draw them in.
Yes, but what if his family comes to try and avenge him?
Well, if...
Push comes to shove. You tell the truth and no harm done.
Yeah, sure. And then
That's going to work with Klingons, yes.
And he tries the same technique with Rom the other way around, because if business doesn't improve, I'm going to have to reduce your earnings down to 0. So when Odo asks him what happened, Rom suddenly changed his tune.
My brother fought a desperate hand-to-hand battle with the Klingon and was forced to kill in self-defense.
And Quark launches into a epic, heroic tale of how he fought.
Mythomaniacal.
He is more talking towards the crowd than he is towards Odo, who is supposedly investigating this incident.
And, his gesticulations are absolutely amazing.
It was a furious exchange of blows. The next thing I knew, his knife was at my throat.
I just got a spoon to his throat.
Yes.
So
I twisted it out of his grasp and plunged it into his chest.
And Bashir is standing there with his yeah, right expression.
Bashir and Odo.
It's like
They're like, oh, God.
they're totally not buying it, but that's the story.
He's doing this. And we cut to the O'Brien residence, where Keiko is tending to some very small plants. I don't actually know what...
They're bonsai.
Yeah.
She's got her little bonsai wand, which, I don't know, it looks like a bit like a honey scooper or something.
It's got two of them.
Yeah. One of them is like her violet wand, and the other one is, I don't know what it is.
Sorry, I was looking at the Jeeps and I heard you say violet wand.
Well, yes.
Yeah? No, okay.
That is
Trees like that, do they?
I have no idea. Probably not. It's also not glowing violet, but it kind of looks like one of those things. It's probably just tools that they snuck out of the sick bay set or something. That's what it kind of looks like.
Oh, yeah. She's careful to keep the tips out of frame so you don't see that they don't have lights, or maybe they do. I'm not entirely sure. Miles comes in, and oof, what a day!
What a day at
Sit
work!
down. Tall glass.
And it turns out that Keiko has had to shut down the school.
Yeah, and she doesn't look away. And I thought this was a really, really well-composed scene, because it's a very simple shot. We keep focusing on Keiko, and she's focusing on the tree, and we see Miles very far in the distance, just sitting down, plonking in the chair, in the terrible lighting that all the apartments in Deep Space Nine have that nobody seems to want to fix.
Yeah, I don't know that. Like must be a Bajoran thing. But yes, she keeps looking. She doesn't look at him at all. She keeps focused on the tree that she's presumably pruning or whatever. Yep. And she seems to be like, she's pretty blasé about the whole school having to close down.
Yep. Because
people aren't going to be moving their families to the station anymore.
Yeah. And she professes to be fine.
Not like I was planning to be a teacher for the rest of my life.
Keiko.
So, no, I'm fine, really. She said, I'm fine, really. She lied.
Yeah.
And Miles seems to be at least in tune enough with his wife that he can read this. And she's like, yeah, this is not fine. Fine, she is not.
Yeah. This man grew up among Irish women. Who play this a little bit more theatrically, yeah. So as a young man who doesn't really read emotions very well, you get a lot of practice with Irish women, because when they're hiding that they're actually unhappy, there are some clues that you can eventually figure out, and you can see the more subtle ones. They
won't confess to it, but they'll be signaling it. Yes.
Oh yeah. This is the kind of culture that's considers it perfectly natural to spend like 2 hours driving your kids to your sister's place so they can sort of hang out for dinner, and then spend another 2 hours just sitting in your own car because you refuse to set foot in that woman's house until she apologizes for she knows what she's done.
Oh dear. That kind of family relations.
Welcome to Ireland.
Ooh. Well, meanwhile, Quark is bustling.
Yeah. Odo is approaching. He's standing among quite the crowd, and Quark assures him,
Don't worry, Constable. I won't be dispatching any more customers today.
Today, yeah.
Oh, thank you for putting my mind at ease. But maybe you'd like to know who it was
Yes.
that you killed in self-defense. Because it was actually, his name was Kozak, and he was the
Head of a rather powerful family.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame that happened here.
Isn't it?
Now, do you want to change your story, or are we going to stick with this? Because their family might show up.
Yeah, but...
I told you what happened, Constable.
And Rom gets cold feet.
Oh, yes. Well, Joe.
We've made enough profit in the last few hours to make up for the losses we had.
It's not about profit anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really love that line that when basically Rom asks him, like, so what if the family comes? What if they come to ask revenge?
Yeah.
And Quark is...
If that happens, stand up, look them straight in the eye, and offer them a bribe.
The honorable thing to do.
Yes, that's how we Ferengi solve things.
Exactly.
And we cut to him like walking through the hallway with so much confidence. Like he's pumping his fists. He's like power walking. He's like a mole walker.
He is a bit, yes.
And he gets accosted by a double-bearded Klingon, a braid-bearded Klingon.
Yes.
Who is a little bit upset with him and thrusts him against a wall.
Turns out...
My brother killed by a miserable Ferengi.
Oh.
How dare you?
I did or didn't.
Depending on what I want to do.
Yeah, depending
As,
on what you want me to do.
He just like fell and like in the knife and like, wait, you're not... Are you trying to tell me that he died a dishonorable death? Oh, wait. I love how you see the dawning of realization on Quark's face. That.
So what you're saying is, if I killed him in personal combat, that's good.
Of course it's not good.
But
An honorable death requires no vengeance, so...
your life would be spared.
Yeah.
And he goes,
I wish you had been there.
You would have been proud.
It was an honor to kill him.
And he is like, well, just keep telling your customers this story and we'll be fine. There won't be a problem.
Yep. And the Klingon de Gore says,
Kabla!
Yeah.
and Quark does a little sort of weak hand wave. Yeah, like, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Block, clop.
Clop. Yeah. Oh, sick hello reference there, bro.
Yeah, okay. Keiko and O'Brien are having a little husband and wife time.
Yep. Brino has prepared quite a lovely meal with candles, and he does not seem handy with those chopsticks.
No, but at least it's not like Irish stew again.
No.
So he's going, like he's got some canapes and he's got some champers and they make it a nice little romantic dinner.
I really love this sort of setup because we already know he's trying to like make her happy and it's not going to work, right? Because that's not, you can't cheer someone up out of a sense of a lack of fulfillment.
All right. Yeah.
It's all a patch. And at least those of us who have that experience can see that immediately. But it's not played as something pathetic.
No.
Right? It's played as this is a totally valid thing to want to do for someone that you care about. And yeah, like it is a good thing. It's not a fix, but it's a good thing. Because even like the little bit of theater that he plays when she has no idea what the occasion is.
Yes.
And he declares to her that
I'm married to the most wonderful woman in the galaxy, Dave.
Just a bit of an irregular holiday. Pops up all over the place.
and
Sometimes twice a day.
yeah, I'm sure it does. And what is the traditional celebration?
Cake, noisemakers.
Fireworks.
There will be noisemakers, yes. So, yes, next morning, cut to the next morning. They're like having a fine little goodbye, thank you. And there's a little bit of, like, you can see it again, because like when as he walks out the door.
I'll be an upper pylon too if you need me.
And she's just I'll be here.
And it's in that moment when she says it.
Yeah.
I'll be here.
She hears herself say it.
Exactly. And then turns away and you see Brian going like, crap. Like, shouldn't have said that, but...
Yeah, but that's... Yeah, this is what happens.
It's not his fault. It's like, yeah, you can't walk on eggshells around something like this. It's
no, exactly.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything. This is just like, yeah, the an unfulfilling day is not what a capable woman like Keiko wants, has to look forward to.
Quark is accosted by yet another Klingon.
She emerges from the shadows.
My name is Grilka.
And she's a phenomenal presence.
Oh yeah, she's fun. She looks fantastic.
Mary Kay Adams. I don't actually know if I know her from anything. Chief, what do we know Mary Kay Adams from?
So Mary Kay Adams was in a few things. She was in the TV series Guiding Light. She was in an episode of Law & Order. She was in just a few things around that time. Dark Skies, Everybody Lives, Raymond. But she was also in Babylon 5, 22 episodes as Natath.
That will have been interesting when we hear it.
She reprises Grilka later, doesn't she?
Oh, yes. Yeah. In another excellent episode called Looking for Parmach in All the Wrong Places, where Worf is utterly besotted when she walks in and just jaw drops when he sees her snogging Quark. Like, his entire world just collapses in that moment. Like, what? Am I in the Twilight Zone?
I'm missing some backstory here. There we go. So, no, would you like something? No. Would you like something to eat or drink? No. I'd just like talking about another talk about the husband,
Yeah, because I hear that you're the one who killed him.
Yeah, and the everlasting question.
Was it an honorable death?
Oh,
super honorable. Oh,
yeah.
Like mega honorable.
Well, in that case...
Defend yourself!
Yeah!
He goes running, sprawling over the bar. She laughs and haha, is this the man who killed my husband? I think not.
Yeah.
I want to know how my husband died, and I want the truth.
Of course, Quark obliges.
Yep. He was drunk, and he tripped, and he fell on the blade. And she goes, oh, so you lied to the security officer, to your customers, and to Dagor.
You must be quite a liar.
Hang on.
Gift.
It wasn't... That can't have been Dagor.
Yeah, the brother was Dagor.
Dagor's his brother.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I missed that part.
Look, it's really confusing.
Yeah.
So Dagor is the one that accosted him in the hallway and told him, you better tell him it was an honorable death. Because Dagor is Kozak's rival. Despite the fact that they're brothers, their families have been rivals for 7 generations.
Right? Yeah, this is what
kind of
His family has been a sworn enemy to this house for 7 generations.
What? So your dad's... So what?
How does this work? Yes.
But, brother, who knows what that means? Maybe they have maybe brother from a different daddy, or maybe it goes to the maternal line.
Yes. This is by the way, by the Klingon Force Ghost Majordomo, or whatever it is.
Tumek, yes.
So yes, she grabs Quark, she stabs him with a hypodermic thingy, collapses and beams him off board, and Quark wakes up on the Klingon homeworld.
Yeah, fun little bit. The command that she gives to be beamed out.
Choichu!
Yeah, Choichu! That's what Maltz yells in Star Trek 3.
Oh, okay.
Big old nerd thing. Little Klingon.
And I guess it means beam to beam up in Klingon?
I don't know for sure, because I know the General Chang says Dachmashach instead of Choichu, so I don't know what the difference is.
Yeah, I mean,
I also don't know Klingon.
Could also be make it so, or,
make it so, make it so. Oh, we have got to do that sometime.
Warp 5 and let it go.
We get a painting of the beautiful sort of urban sprawl of Kronos, and he looks like a Force ghost with his grey hair, and because of all the fog and the highlighting,
it's just a little bit more blue light on him, and it would have made an excellent Force ghost.
Yep, and have some candles flickering through his body. And this is a subject or a servant or an officer.
I guess he's like the Majordomo or something.
Yeah, like that.
And he explains that if Kozak had died in an accident and have no male hair, the council might have decided that this was an unusual situation and granted dispensation. But since he was killed in honorable combat, no such thing will happen, and therefore the Gore will try to take on the house.
And without a male heir, the house will fall. But in walks Grilka with white furs, and she yells,
That hasn't happened yet, Tumek, and there is still time to prevent it from ever happening.
And she hands Quark some robes as well.
Yep.
Now, looking in the background, we see big ornamental wall, glorious lights, and two bat'leths, Klingon swords on the wall.
Is this a sword, really?
Okay. I've been on that camp for a long time. What defines a sword?
Good point. I mean...
Right, because it's as much... Okay, so swords in human cultures all have, like, similar properties. Right?
Yes.
They're one or two handled, their blades are long, but even then, they have a lot of different purposes. You've got stabbing swords, clobbering swords.
Not usually swords that are pointy at more than one end.
Oh, I don't know, pointy cross guards.
Sure.
The pommel is sometimes a combat component.
Yeah, but no.
Sometimes they're two-bladed, sometimes they're barely even bladed, and they just have a point.
Yeah, true.
So, yeah, this is a lot has been said about Klingon swords
of course, yes.
how the standard look in the Berman era is maybe not such a great weapon.
The standard bat'leth, no.
Right, it requires two hands, and it seems like the way force is distributed is awful bad for your wrists.
That too, yes, and it's like it's really useful for like swinging around and doing fancy moves with, but practicality might not be so much.
Oh, I think it's even in the episode that I mentioned where Grilka returns, where Dax and Worf are doing some practice. And she goes like, I really appreciated the extended range of the bat'leth, but I just prefer the versatility of the mechleth.
That's the smaller variety?
Somewhat smaller. It's like a machete with an extra bit.
Right, yes.
That you can do some more fancy moves with. We see Worf has one in First
Contact. And they have like a hooked sword type thing as well, I think.
That's actually one you're thinking of. That's the mechleth.
Oh, right, yes.
It's like a short sword. And the daggers that they've got with the click, with the flick
side. Those are like...
tack.
Oh, yes, that's...
So cool.
Yes, that's... they're very cool, but also very geeky. Nerdy.
Ceremonial weapons.
I totally wanted one when I was a kid, but
I know, right? Actually, I remember being sort of heartbroken when I saw it here, when Grilka holds it up in the unflicked out position for quite a long time, so you can see that it's just the side blades aren't actually hidden inside the handle.
They're just kind of like folded over the...
that's not as cool.
Speaking of that weapon, she draws it, and I guess this is the Klingon equivalent of a shotgun wedding.
Yeah.
Except it's a knife-to-the-throat wedding.
Yeah, she wants him to repeat some words, and he says...
Lucha wabe tuva rilu.
Okay.
Then it's, you may kiss the bride, you may kiss the groom in this case.
Yep. She gives him a snog and spits out, probably doesn't appreciate the particular bug juice that he's
And Quark is like, what's done? And the ceremony is complete.
You are husband and wife.
Yeah! There's a conference on DS9 with Dax and Kira and Cisco. And O'Brien comes in with...
excuse me, sir. I can come back later.
No. We're done here.
Instantly, Cisco sort of reads what's going on.
Yeah.
And, okay, you came into my room. You want to walk away. This is clearly not about engineering. It's more important than this. And he's not the only one who can sort of infer what's going on, because...
Wife problems, Chief?
How did you know?
Well, I've been a husband and I've been a wife, and I know that look from both sides.
Kira, on the other hand, doesn't read the room very well.
Not even when Dax gets up and tells her...
This is where we make a graceful exit and let the boys talk amongst themselves.
She's like, whatever.
Yeah, we were having a meeting. It must be a human thing. And Cisco's right, yeah, she'll explain it to you when you f***ed off.
Yeah, it's like...
Well, I'm sure the old man will be happy to explain it to you on your way out.
It's like... I love that he still calls her the old man. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, well, he knew Curzon Dax, right? And this is...
they got up some stuff.
So apparently Curzon Dax had quite the reputation, I believe.
Oh, yeah. And he sits down with the chief, and like, these are married men of similar ages, parents both, and like, that's instantly the role that Cisco takes. Miles isn't someone who easily opens up. He probably hasn't discussed a whole lot. So if this is what he comes to me with, this is like
important. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's got, like, I really respect that about Sisko as a leader, that he's able to make these switches. Like, he's put everything else out of his mind. This is the most important thing I'm doing right now.
Yep.
And O'Brien sort of tells him the situation, like she's acting like she doesn't care, like there's nothing wrong. And Sisko immediately realizes.
It sounds bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he says, like, well, I tried to, like, lift her spirits and rearrange my work schedule, but nothing seems to make a difference. But he has an idea.
Yeah.
I'd like permission to convert one of the empty cargo bays into an arboretum.
And he's poised for an argument, but Sisko immediately, that sounds like a fantastic idea. Bay 21 is excellent. It sucks anyway.
Yeah.
So you might as well.
So you're saying yes?
Sounds like it to me.
Because that's the relationship that he and O'Brien have.
Yeah.
Right? You came to me because you don't need advice. You want to do something and you need permission, right? You came to your commanding officer and you're a fixer. And you're quite smart, so I'm going to support you in what you need.
Yeah.
Because he knows what it's like. Like, he's also a career officer who had his partner on board where he was stationed and lost her there. But they must have gone through the same thing raising Jake.
Yeah. Meanwhile, back on Kronos, Dagor is holding a little speech in front of the council.
There being no special circumstances in the death, and no male heir, I make claim to the title and property of this fallen house.
I'm just noticing, sorry, I'm really distracted. This whole set.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see behind Dagor there's this tall wall and all these hexagonal shapes and this open door, and through that is a big glowing red X.
Yep.
Doesn't it look like a talent show?
Just a bit,
like an X Factor. Like there's this sort of central dance floor, and Tom Holland is going to pretend to do Singing in the Rain, but then he takes his suit off and he's wearing this amazing nightie and a wig and high heels. And hey, everyone, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go and Google Tom Holland Singing in the Rain. And, like, just watch it somewhere in private.
I'll be in my bunk.
Yeah, definitely be in your bunk. And then if you've enjoyed it, go on Blue Sky and tell Diane Duane. Diane Duane is the author of several Star Trek novels and of a previous version of the Romulan language. Like, she's also a very, very cool person. And whenever somebody sort of on Blue Sky posts that they've seen Tom Holland singing in the rain, she knows the law and she retweets it every time because she thinks it's the most glorious thing.
Wow.
So if it's your first time, let Diane Duane know. You'll make her day.
So, yes, I think I read somewhere, like when I was doing a little bit of research for the episode, that they, in order to sort of save money, they only built half this hall and then they redressed it for shots the other way.
Oh, my God. So is that what it is?
Apparently so, yes. So it's only half a set, which is shot.
It's only a model.
Yeah, which is shot both ways. And
oh, that's clever.
Yeah.
That must have been tricky to do.
It must have made for some careful scene planning.
Yeah.
Like, first we're going to do all the shots with the head seat, and then we're going to do all this. We're going to strip that out, and we're going to redecorate, and then we're going to do all the shots the other way.
Huh. They're usually like shot reverse shots anyway.
Right, yeah.
So Grilka enters and says that, no, you can't have my house. My house has a proud lineage and will continue on its own. But how is this possible?
Her husband is dead and her house is fallen. I ask that she be taken from the hall.
I have performed the Brechtal ritual, Gowron.
Yeah.
And I've chosen a new husband. Enter
husband.
Yeah, I'm sure she said that before. And in walks Quark, who does a little curtsy.
Hi. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, it's me, Quark. And he's sort of tippity-toes and he looks amazing in those robes that he's got. But like those Klingon, the sort of sleeveless overcoat that I got.
Oh, yeah.
It looks so great over his vest.
It does work fantastic with the Ferengi clothing.
Because he's so colorful. And then like the stark gray space Viking outfit. Oh!
Because she has been very clever, because she's had Dahor talk about like how her husband died an honorable death, and
certified before the council that Kozak died an honorable death at the hands of this man.
And I am just like exercising my rights as a widow.
Yeah. Because
if the leader of a house is slain in honorable combat, the victor may be invited to take his place.
Yep.
And his wife.
Phenomenal. Practice in several human cultures as well. Often partially because like women were denied opportunities to provide for themselves, and therefore like a woman without like a man was in pretty deep shit in many cases in those cultures.
I mean, like even quite recently, I think in France it was pretty common for a woman, like a widow, to just start a little vineyard because that's about the only thing that she could do.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's like okay, husband died. Like okay, can't own the business, but apparently can own a vineyard and have people do the work there. So yeah, definitely stuff like that. So
yeah, well, but fortunately, like clever people throughout history have made the best of unfair circumstances. Fortunately,
Quark is like, well, maybe we can consider a deal. That would be fine. To which
De Gore
is not at all interested. He wants to kill him, but Gowron steps in.
Oh, you cannot challenge this man in council without just cause.
So I'll have to consider this carefully. Until then...
Yeah, the House of Kozak is gone.
And it will be known as the House of...
Quark. Quark. The House of Quark.
I love how Gowron is like, I'm not sure how I feel about this.
I don't love this, but...
Apparently this is what we're doing.
Yep. Yeah, he's a very conscientious leader in this, episode, is Gowron. This whole thing where it's now recognized as the House of Quark is because Quark asserted himself.
And she is like, I told you not to say anything.
Yep. And he quickly sort of turns that around because she wants him to, hey, just do what I say. And Quark goes,
what's next? How do we strengthen the position of your house? How do we keep De Gore from carrying out his threats? What's the plan?
I'm thinking.
And she doesn't have one.
Yeah.
Making it up as she goes along. And like he says that without judgment, but mostly like to confront her with this. This is actually what what the situation is.
I mean, yes.
Let's try having a more equal partnership, shall we?
And she's just like, okay, well, what do you want? Like, just tell me what's happening. And it turns out that Kozak has squandered the family's wealth, including large gambling debt, unwise investments, and now the house is weak in power.
And he might even earn a seat on the council. And Quark goes, okay, now you're speaking my language. I understand this a lot better.
Would it be possible for me to see all the financial records of your house? And I mean all of them.
And Grilka is, ooh.
That is not how we do things here.
We are
We do
Klingons.
not dirty ourselves with filthy ledgers looking for some financial trick.
Look, we've been doing things your way ever since this started, and now you've run out of ideas. So maybe we should try doing things my way for a change.
Yeah, and let me look at those filthy ledgers.
And you can see that she respects him for this.
Yeah.
Right?
She's like, okay.
You're standing up for your values.
I mean, they have to be Klingon accountants, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
So...
there's a brilliant episode in Star Trek Enterprise, which takes place before, the Kirk era even, where, let me see, Captain Archer is, I think, in a Klingon prison for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
And a fellow inmate there is a Klingon as well, and he's a lawyer. And he goes, I'm surprised that you have Klingon lawyers. Yes, of course we do. We have a justice system. But also, I can understand why it would surprise you.
Other people would call that a referee, but... Yeah.
Well, but he talks about how like this sort of extremely macho warrior culture is a fairly recent development at the time.
Oh, okay.
That honor had a much more multidimensional meaning in Klingon culture previously, that there were potters and sculptors and like this, excellence in what you do.
Right, yes.
But recently that there have been some conservative and firebrand like leaders who've like created this fascist view of honor as exclusively for warriors.
Right, yeah.
Have sort of reshaped Klingon culture into what we know it today, which was like a phenomenal like plot development.
Nice little twist there, yeah.
Is really recognizable.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of what they're doing in the beginning of Discovery as well, isn't it? With the whole Klingons.
Yes. Yeah, actually very much so. Because the sect of T'Kuvma, they're really, really regressive. They're medieval, almost, in their interpretations of Klingon culture. So yeah, they're doing that sort of conservatism as well.
Yes. Meanwhile, on DS9, Brian-O is busy.
Plumbing soup, hot. Oh, with a touch of basil.
Sounds nice.
What are you doing? And it's like, I'm building an arboretum. Oh, it's for Keiko.
Well, he doesn't even have to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Miles just notices him over his shoulder and shows him the pad and like, what do you think? And you're asking my opinion? Because Julian and Bashir haven't really like had any connection before now.
Right.
In fact, like this whole plot line of dealing with Keiko was sort of an experiment to write Keiko out of the show for a while.
Oh.
And link the Miles character with another character, in this case Julian.
Okay.
And see how that develops.
He seems to have a little bit of experience with this sort of thing.
Oh,
because he said, like, do you think it'll work? And absolutely.
For about 2 months. Then you'll be right back where you started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, of course, Julian has a somewhat more transactional concept of romance.
Clearly.
I think. But yeah, he says...
Well, it's been my experience that during any serious disagreement, a smile and sweet words will buy you 2 hours.
Flowers will buy you a week, and so a whole arboretum like this, like that's probably 2 months.
Well, I mean, he has a good point, especially as he says, when like you can't ask her to turn a profession into a hobby.
Yeah.
Because, that's not how it works. That's not like, this is like making do.
Yeah. And that's the thing that O'Brien really, really needed to hear, and that Julian is the person to tell him. No, you're not providing her with the fulfillment that she needs. You're just providing her with an opportunity to stay busy.
Yeah.
But like...
Would you be satisfied just pottering around in a workshop, building nano circuit boards and playing with tricorders?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Obviously not,
There will come a time in our lives, right?
Sure.
When that seems a fantastic way to...
That's the model train phase, if you're like...
Which, I say it will. Of course, different things are for different people, but yeah, we pursue fulfillment. Now, of course, we do have to say that there is more to fulfillment than our job. Right?
Sure, yeah.
But I think we all sort of realize the difference between like the sort of vitality of wanting to add something to the world.
Yeah. And if you find that in your job, great. If you find that in another way, shape, or form, that's also good.
Yep.
It's...
Because he says...
You're chief of operations. I'm a doctor, and Keiko's a botanist. And until she can be a botanist again, I'm not sure she's ever really going to be happy.
Sure.
That's not what Miles wants to hear.
No, but he does take it under consideration. He's like, he doesn't respond, but you can definitely see that it sets the gears in motion.
Yep.
Meanwhile...
Yeah.
Quark has done his thing, and he has figured out that the Dror has been, acting dishonorably as far as Klingons are concerned, because it's like he's manipulated the family holdings, devalued the properties, and he's been...
Systematically attacking your family's holdings for over 5 years now.
Yep.
And she asks...
You mean the Gore has been scheming and plotting like a
Ferengi.
Quark's not even upset because, that's
of course, and he's done really well.
Yeah.
Look at that, and she sort of stalks around like.
If he wanted to challenge my house, he should have made a declaration, met our forces in battle,
and risk destroying the very thing he wanted most, your lands and property.
Yeah.
Can you prove it? Yes, of course I can. I'll just it's all here, and I'll just talk to the council.
And she approaches him, and this is a moment of real connection. She looks at him with appreciation and respect that neither of them expected to feel.
Let's go talk to the council.
I really am very grateful for all you've done, Quark.
And
that is why I'm going to let you take your hand off my thigh instead of shattering every bone in your body.
Yeah. That's so romantic.
You can see him lifting his hand I'm just going to replicate myself some new wrist bones because he did shatter 2 of them. I have bird bones.
Cut to the council hall where
this is such a great shot.
It's fantastic.
They've all got their little pads.
Everybody is looking completely bewildered. They're like, what? It's like...
So Quark is like...
As you can see from the gross adjusted assets tabulation in column J.
And they're all, okay, column J, okay, where is that?
Gowron is even more wide-eyed than usual.
Yeah, but they're all doing it.
Oh, yeah.
They're all sort of following, does this make sense? Oh, no, we've got to keep focusing. None of them are giving up until Gowron gives up.
I don't want to hear anything more about finances, mergers, or currency transactions.
Charge has been made that you have used money to bring down a great house. That's very dishonorable.
Uh-huh. And what does he say?
I say that he is a liar.
Now we're back on Klingon turf.
Exactly. So now we have, because he has discovered that there are new evidence. Kozak did not die honorably. He died in an accident, and I have someone who is willing to testify to that.
And Quark goes, that's not possible, because...
The only other person who was there was...
Hello, brother?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Of course, Rom is being...
he also looks like he's a sort of surprise guest at X Factor.
He is,
coming out of the door, and it's Rom!
He's getting frog marched in there.
Now, what if this were a talent show, what would Rom be here to do?
Oh, Bush.
What do you want to see Rom, like, absolutely wowing the audience with?
Oh, right, that kind of challenge. I was more thinking of, like, X Factor, where, like, people have to do, like, Rom have...
Oh, I don't actually know what X Factor is then. I thought it was all the same thing, like voice of talent.
Oh, well, X Factor, I think, was like a thing where contestants have to do scary things or disgusting things or,
also a fun program, I guess. Well, do you have anything that you particularly...
Well, I mean, in this
eat
case,
bugs is... Oh, yeah, fine. No, I'll eat a whole bunch of bugs.
There's an episode of that show where they have Penn and Teller on there and as a celebrity guest or something, and they're like up against regular contestants, I think. And at one point there's like a shot where there's like a whole bunch of like cockroaches, like about 5 centimeters thick, and it's like,
oh, whoa,
and it's okay, this contest is like eat a cockroach, and you can, like, Teller doesn't hesitate a moment. He just picks one up, puts it in the house, crunch, boom, and he just stands there like, and the other contestants is like wide-eyed in this kind of, and he's just standing there, nom, nom. And it's like,
yeah, well,
fantastic. Such a show, man.
Food's food. He's done worse.
I guess so, yeah.
Like, I remember I was taken to a Penn and Teller show in Las Vegas once by a mutual friend of ours, Brian.
Uh-huh.
And I remember, like, the stage opens early and you're allowed to walk around on the stage. I didn't do so myself, but I saw other people going there from our seats. And, like, there was this, like, shipping crate on wheels on the stage. And then, people were looking underneath it and trying to sort of move it around a bit. And an hour later, like, the curtain lifts, and which was the tall, talky one?
Penn.
Penn comes out, opens the box, and out comes Teller. So either there's some really clever mechanism that allows him to, like, come out of the floor and into the box and then out of the box as you can't see, or he's just straight up been in the box for an hour.
How big is the box?
Person-sized.
Okay, yeah.
So he could have been in the box.
Yeah.
It would be the simplest way, but, like...
It's just like sitting there, like, chilling out or listening to his podcasts.
Yeah. In a dark, airless box for an hour before a show.
Airless.
Well, no, probably, but like, this is the kind of, I have so much respect for their attitude to showmanship, because, like, they make it very clear when a magician pulls a rabbit out of the hat, the magic isn't pulling the rabbit out. The magic is having a rabbit in your hat for an hour
before pulling it out, yes.
Yeah.
It's the insane amount of work that's they're willing to put up with.
Yes, exactly. Like, I read that quote, magic works when the amount of, like, preparation and practice and skill needed to perform this is so unimaginable vast that it seems much more likely that they just had magic than that they went through all that.
And now has been a challenge, and Quark is kind of finished with it.
Yeah.
Look, I have done my part in this little game of yours, and I am sorry about your house and title, but there's a man out there that wants to kill me tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, and she's like, well, he's accused you of lying. It's like, there's the only way to get out of that is personal combat.
Because this is after Rom and Quark have been caught trying to sneak out of the house by Tumek. And Grilka turns the lights on. It's very dramatic. And, she says, so it's true what they say about
You're all
Ferengi.
lying, thieving cowards who have no sense of loyalty or honor.
Quark is like, well, kind of, yeah. It's like, oh, you're so, that's so nice of you to say.
I don't want them in my house.
Yeah. Out you go, bye. And Rom is like, okay, let's go. And Quark is actually, like, it seems that her words actually had an effect on him.
Yeah. And it affects sort of both of them. Like, at first, it sort of looks like Rom is quietly telling Quark off.
Mm-hmm.
Because...
How can you let her get to you like this? Don't you see what she's trying to do? She's trying to make us feel guilty. Well, it's not going to work.
You're right, brother. You're a businessman. All you care about is profit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who cares if some Klingon female loses her house? So let's get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. For definite. And we cut back to the council chambers.
Yep,
where another cloudy day.
Where the fight is waiting. Du jour is standing there with his bat'leth kind of casually in his hand.
Asking where the leader of Grilka's house is.
Yeah.
And with all the dignity that she still has, she says,
I do not know.
And, well, I guess it's mine then.
Yeah, I'd like to have it claimed, but in walks Quark. Yeah,
and he looks fantastic.
He does.
Ron behind him as his Chadich, and he introduces himself.
I am Quark, son of Keldar, and I have come to answer the challenge of Dagor, son of whatever.
Well, that's another. Well, and that alone would be enough for another challenge, I guess.
And you can see everyone is very impressed, and Gowron in particular. He pauses Dagor from immediately responding.
No, I have to start the fight officially first, but then you can kill him.
Yep. And Grilka goes over to Quark and says,
Whatever happens, I am proud of you.
Oof. Yeah. Well, thanks.
Yeah.
But Quark has a tactic.
Yep.
Because as soon as the fight is started, he throws down his bat'leth.
Yep.
Go ahead. Kill me.
Yep. Because, I mean, I'm going to, me having to fight you is going to be an execution, and we're only doing this to preserve your precious honor, and I will not stand by. I will not have that happen.
And when you tell your children and your grandchildren the glorious story of how you rose to power and took Grilka's house from her, I hope you remember to tell them how you heroically killed an unarmed Ferengi, half your size.
And this is a phenomenal insight that Quark has had. He's played this exactly right for Klingons, because he's not pleading for his life.
No.
He's not backing down from the challenge. But he's actually facing a different challenge than all of them think that they're providing. Because the thing about Klingon culture, as the sort of high level politics of Klingon, it's deeply hypocritical, as we see very broadly in Star Trek: The Next Generation and centered around Gowron. Hypocritical is maybe an extreme word to use, but there's so much scheming going on around honor, and manipulating those definitions. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yes, what is honorable, what isn't, and they try to grab money, and nobody talks about it, but it's what he's been doing. It's he's been financially ruining the house so he can take it over for his brother, who's he been for 7 generations has been a conflict.
Somehow, I'm still not quite sure. You can explain that one to me later. But in the meantime, so what we're all doing here is you want me to put up a fight, to definitely die, but as long as I put up a fight, then he can retain his honor, which I know he doesn't deserve.
Exactly.
And Dagor said, "Works for me!"
Yeah.
So
I can live with that.
Yeah. And he gets stopped by Gowron, who I thought had to cover quite a distance to get off of his council throne. But now that I know that it's only half a set, and he was just standing with his back up against the makeup cabinet, took 2 steps, says, "Dagor, what the hell are you doing?"
I didn't want to believe the things he said about you yesterday. But if you can stand here and murder this pathetic little man, then you have no honor.
And you have no place in this hall. And
Sean! Sean!
They do the slapping the arms across the chest and turning your back on him.
Yes, the ritual of discommendation.
Yes, which Worf also got.
Suffered.
Yes,
yeah, very good.
To the benefit of his brother, I believe. Yes,
it was politically necessary, unfortunately, in that case. And you can see Dagor is absolutely mortified, as everyone in the council, and they do it in turn too. So you get this cool panning shot.
Yes, and he keeps looking at one of them. Will one of you stand with me? But no.
2 people don't turn their backs on him, and those are the guards who grab him
and haul him out of the hall, yes.
And oxter him out of the... Do you know that word, by the way? Oxter?
Oxtering. I've heard it before.
It's the Scottish word for armpit, and it does mean grabbing someone under the armpit to lift them off their feet and out of the pub, which is, of where people are.
Very good. So, Gowron is quite impressed.
Brave Ferengi.
Would have thought.
And he actually sort of crouches down. No, he kneels with Quark to help him up.
Yes.
And he's genuinely impressed. Yeah, a brave Ferengi.
Who would have thought it possible?
And in this moment, like, you could have imagined him mocking Quark.
Right.
For, like, you threw a fight, but an experienced leader and a politiker who understands, like, the sort of cultural hypocrisies that he deals with. And you played this very well. And you wagered your life with it.
Yes.
So he considers that extremely Klingon.
Yeah, totally. And enough so that he believes that there are enough unusual circumstances to grant a special dispensation. And Grilka...
You can lead your house on your own, if that is what you want.
Yep. Well, that's apparently what happens. And, okay, well...
Gowron and council leave.
Yep. You have my house and my name. How can I repay you?
And Quark says...
I would like a divorce, please. No offense.
All right, well, I can arrange that.
Give it to you right away, and without hesitation. And you gestured. Oh, she's gonna slap him.
Yeah, she gives him a right hook.
Yeah, and she yells, and spits on him.
Yes.
And
you're a free man.
Little warning would have been nice.
Yeah, and she kisses him again.
Yeah, helps him up to his feet, and with like genuine respect, appreciation, love, she says,
Kapla, Quark.
Yeah, Kapla
Son
to you
of
too.
Keldar.
Yeah, Kapla to you too.
All right. Back in, this seems to be, the end of it. It's like back to a
you can see the way he rubs
bar.
his cheek.
Oh, yeah. It's like, he's got that little grin that Mohammed Shimmerman does so well.
And Quark is bustling again. The Dabo table is running, and from up on the balcony, Briano and Keiko are having drinks, and like Keiko,
I've never understood what people see in that game.
I mean, yeah, it's
a game.
I don't know how
what do people see in games?
It's a weird game.
Dabo, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you spin. You get apparently you can get a free spin, and then so is it just like a lottery wheel or something?
I mean, there has to be some degree of agency in order for it to like remain fun. It can't be purely random. Well, I guess no. Hold on, roulette is purely random, and people enjoy that. But there's pageantry to it, and that can be fun as well. Actually, there are completely deterministic games, or what's it called? Agency-free games that people play.
Right, yes.
Quite a lot of... No, hold on. There's... What is... Blackjack has a lot of agency.
Yeah, of course. Hanswarder has none.
I think they might know that as Snakes and Ladders.
No, that's a different game.
Oh, what is it then? It's literally Goose Board.
Yeah, it's like you just like you roll dice and you have to get to the end of the board, and that's literally.
Oh yeah, there's 4 paths. Every player has its own path toward the center. That's it, right? So you never even cross with other players. It's just a race game.
Is it? I don't remember.
Something like that.
No, I think you can like land on you can land on the opponent. I think you were confused with the other one. That's like
Mens erg je niet.
Mens erg je niet. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, which means hey, dude, chill the fuck out.
Yeah, don't get annoyed. Which is like maybe not a good thing. I mean, it certainly tells you something about the gameplay.
Yeah, actually, that's a very good point.
There's an agrobiology expedition leaving for the Janitsa Mountains in Bajor in 2 weeks.
And what do you know? They need a chief botanist. And she's like, I can't go because I promised that I would stay here with you on DS9.
Yep. Now she asks how long it is because, you can see she's interested. And he says 6 months and she goes,
I can't leave you and Molly for 6 months.
But you can take Molly with you. I've already checked. And as for me...
Well, Bajor's only 3 hours away by runabout.
What kind of expedition is this? Like they're going to survey the mountains, and I guess they don't do that by satellite, so it's going to be hiking with a little. How old is Molly at this point?
Oh well, it's season 3. Oh, still baby.
Yeah,
still probably still carry around. I don't know if that she'd be walking yet. Actually, I don't know when they walk.
But yeah, she throws in like the whole school business is making you feel guilty. And it's like, no, it's not. But she has come to the realization, thanks to the doctor's talk, that...
This is about you being happy and me knowing that you're not.
And she says...
I made a promise to stay with you and make this work.
I know.
Because like she's being very firm and like... yeah, this is something that's important in my life, but also this promise is something that's important in my life.
Yes.
I want our relationship more than my personal happiness.
Yeah.
And her husband says, yeah, I think that's not the right balance.
Yeah.
And at least we can try this.
You're a botanist, be a botanist. Be the best botanist in the galaxy.
I kind of love that line.
Yeah.
And he kisses her hand because this is what she needed. Like she needed this
purpose.
And this nudge to go and pursue it.
Right, yeah.
She would have found fulfillment in the lives that she had on DS9 because she got to have a family with Miles and with her child.
Just not a professional career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we all make sacrifices for other things that we want in our lives. And he wants her to flourish. And yeah, our family can survive that. I think that's really great.
Yeah. So off to Bajor. And besides that, they need to develop the bromance between Brian-O and Bashir.
Great opportunity for another fantastic relationship and chemistry and some fun that they can have together. And we finish with the two brothers at the bar.
Yes.
Business is dropping off again.
Yeah, because it was just a little boost.
Yeah.
There's sort of a parallel, actually, between Miles trying to, give Keiko a little boost with just a little bit of confidence and a little bit of fun, and him killing a Klingon and, shattering a Klingon house every now and again to give himself his bar an economic little boost, but it always fades.
Yeah. Because, money isn't everything.
If Father were alive, he'd wash your mouth out with Calco.
You can't buy respect, brother. And that's what you have now, respect.
That's what you wanted, isn't it?
Respect's good, but Platinum's better.
And Rom asks him to tell the story again.
Yes. Well, that's not going to help. It's not going to boost business anymore. But no, Rom wants...
tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rom wants to hear it again.
He goes, all right, but I'm taking it out of your salary. This does not work. Wow.
End of episode.
Yeah, and what an episode it was.
Absolutely fantastic, yes.
I remember being blown away by this episode. I had no idea that this is what Star Trek could be, that it could take a sort of goofy side character, give him an entire plot line, just to carry on his own.
Yeah.
And to combine the Ferengi and the Klingons.
Yeah.
These utterly pathetic little people as they've been established. And these very dignified space Vikings.
And there seems to be a little bit more to this than...
Yeah, exactly. And realizing that these cultures are more complex and the individuals are more complex and they actually have stuff to offer one another. They can solve problems that the others can't. No Klingon would have figured out what Dagor was doing. It takes and any Ferengi child could see it.
Could have seen that, yes.
And also, I've said it before, but Gowron sort of understanding how Quark was expressing bravery. Right, in a Ferengi way, but also compatible with Klingon.
Yeah, this is well played. Yeah, that's
and you put your life on the line.
Yeah,
so
I mean, it wouldn't have worked without.
No, exactly. Yeah. No, that's exactly right. Just boasting or just it's not enough to prove that Dagor did this.
Yeah,
because that's not enough in Klingon law. You have to face the challenge, and put your life on the line if you truly believe that he's guilty.
Yes, which he did, and it was not resolved through a fight, but it was resolved through essentially Dagor dishonoring himself.
Yep.
Yeah, it's you would kill him like this. It's okay. There we go. So, what did you think was?
So fucking cool.
Yeah, the thing I just said,
right,
I guess that
sure.
I really should have waited for the sound effect to play and then say it because I've been sitting on this the whole time. Actually, once again, it's specifically Gowron and Grilka coming to understand what a courageous man Quark is. And of course, Quark exhibiting these traits that we don't usually recognize in him.
He could have just absconded and let things happen.
That's actually a really good point, yeah. He chose to come back for Grilka.
Exactly, yes. So, let's see, what was mine then? I don't know. I mean, I've got the Art Deco design of the DS9 written down. You can say a lot of bad things about the Kardashians, but they do have nice design aesthetic.
Chief, please play the clip of Shaq's
tacky Kardashian fascist eyesore.
Thank you. Because that was my response as well. I really like that. And then I look through it, Bajorans. How would Bajorans enjoy living? How have they not redecorated this?
Oh, I guess they've been too busy keeping it running.
But I mean, it's like moving. It was a prison labor camp. It was a place of horror.
Yes.
And it's like, yeah, buildings need to be reused, but woof.
Yeah.
Wouldn't we hang up some lights?
I guess,
nice,
yeah, like
some uplighting.
Get some U lights in there. Right. Okay. So let's see. We of course have the little segment,
Captain's Log Supplemental,
in which we imagine a scene that was left on the cutting room floor of the episode.
Oh,
things that didn't make it.
Oh wow, huh? I don't actually want to do something incredibly silly for an episode that's this good. So I'm kind of hitting a wall here. But I can see you eyeing your notes. So.
Well, I've got like the one thing that like Keiko over grooming her bush, but that might not be a good. Let's not go with that.
Okay.
No. Okay. So I've got like one thing which I'm sure we can make a good scene out of. Because did you notice that there is a complete and total lack of concern on DS9 about the fact that Quark has been kidnapped?
Oh wow. Huh.
Nobody even mentions it. It's like nothing.
Yeah. It's completely.
Not only Quark, also Rom. It's like two people have been kidnapped from DS9, and like nobody even mentions it. So I'm kind of like imagining a scene where like Odo comes walking into Cisco's office, and Cisco's like, "Hey, is there anything going on?" Quark disappeared again, but it's like we're not.
Oh no! Oh my God! No! That's not how it went at all. He walks in as Cisco was trying to continue his meeting with Dax and Kira.
Yeah,
and he goes, "Oh, Captain, I'm sorry, I can come back later." And Cisco goes, "Oh shit, husband trouble," and sends the girls out again. And Kira goes, "What the? How does this work?" And Odo's trying not to talk about it, like nothing really. You're worried about Quark, aren't you? Hands him a Kleenex. That's not how it works. Like, okay, we can send a fleet of runabouts and make yeah. Will that make you happy?
Oh.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, okay, yep. Totally down with that one. Okay, that's the missing scene.
Delete it from the records as soon as Quark is back. And it's like Cisco goes, yeah, no problem, I've got your back. And this happens like every other month thereabouts.
So, thank you, Marky See, was it? Yes?
Marky See, very good.
Yes. I remember the name. Wow.
Excellent. Hey, yeah. Wow, that's not your usual style.
No, it isn't.
Big respect, Kay.
Thank you for recommending this episode to us. And if you as a listener would like to recommend an episode as well, you can go to joyoftrek.com/links, and there's a page there which will allow you to submit an episode and to please tell us why you love that episode more than anybody else or why it holds special meaning to you. And also on that page, there's a little link to our Patreon in case you can find it in your heart and wallet to help keep the lights on here at Joy of Trek Studios.
Yeah, I really like the lighting situation in your new house, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I know this is just our temporary
yeah,
before eventually we move up, but...
also, the lighting is also temporary.
Yeah, I just actually noticed that. I've been giving you compliments, but I think mostly the sort of ambilight behind your television really works with the color green that you chose for the wall.
It does very well, yes. Thank you.
But other than that...
So, what do we have?
Next time on an all-new episode of Star Trek.
Yes, our chief engineer, thank you, Greg, has picked another episode for us to enjoy. Yeah. And we'll see if it follows any of the patterns that he's sort of fallen into, or that maybe our listeners
Another O'Brien episode.
Yeah, because it tends to be a lot of O'Brien episodes on DS9, and it tends to be a lot of absolutely emotionally crushing episodes
on Voyager. Yes.
And, it's been a while since we had Enterprise, hasn't it?
Oh, yes, it has.
Ooh, maybe that's something to think about.
Yeah.
Well, we have some clues that will help us figure out which episode we're discussing in 2 weeks, because next week we do a story, and then 2 weeks from now we do another episode. The first clue goes as such.
There's no honorable way to kill, no gentle way to destroy. There's nothing good in war, except its ending.
Picard?
Yeah, it does sound Picardy.
Yeah.
Maybe also something Klingon? No, nothing honorable war, no Klingon would say that.
No.
Okay, it does sort of sound like a quote, like someone reading a quote.
Could be, which also, yeah.
Clue number 2.
For an illusion, my opponent carried a considerable punch. Oh, I forgot. You consider me an illusion too.
Whoa.
Data?
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait, an illusion. That might be the Doctor in Voyager.
Oh, interesting.
You consider me an illusion too, but
that's an interesting one.
Being a hologram.
All right, let's try another one.
But why should I object to that term, sir? You see, in our century, we've learned not to fear words.
Oh, that quote sounds very familiar.
Yes. And I know exactly who says it.
Okay. Go on then.
No, because I actually don't know the name of this episode.
Okay.
But I know the scene and the exact image.
Yeah, okay.
And the next clue?
Because you have the qualities very much like those of another man I admire greatly, General Grant.
Okay, so this sounds like a time travel episode from
Next
Next Generation.
It's weirder than that. It's even weirder than that.
Okay.
Last clue.
Despite the seeming contradictions, all is as it appears to be. I am Abraham Lincoln.
Okay.
Yeah.
A holodeck episode? No, it can't be. It's like must be.
The image is Abraham Lincoln standing on the bridge of the USS Enterprise, the Kirk era Enterprise.
Oh, okay.
And that's when Uhura says,
"But why should I object to that term, sir?
Oh,
you see, in our century, we've learned not to fear words."
Yes. Yeah. Now that you mention it, I recall having seen that particular shot. Yes.
It's a weird episode, I think. So let's find out what it's called.
All right, let's get ready to release some warp cores because the episode is TOS 322, The Savage Curtain.
Ooh. Looking forward to doing that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm curious what the recommendation is like.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Well,
with that done, we only have one thing left to do.
I'm leaving Starfleet.
Energize!
We hope you've enjoyed this week's episode with your friends Kay and Kaki, production and editing by Chief Engineer Greg, and music by Fox Amore. Join us next time for The Savage Curtain, TOS 322. Visit joyoftrek.com/links to send us your recommendations, support us on Patreon, or to find us on Blue Sky. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you for listening to The Joy of Trek, and we'll see you out there.